Do you really know? Do you really know?
No, you know.
Thank you.
Number 10, Howard Stern warns Conan O'Brien. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Years before Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien's late-night feud, Howard Stern showed up on the latter's program to dish out some knowledge. The king of all media arrives seemingly from the future to deliver the late-night host a dire warning.
You were kind to me back then, though.
It has absolutely worked out. I'm proud of you. And then I read in the paper that Conan is going to replace Jay Leno, thank God.
Stern doesn't mince words about Leno, saying that the Tonight Show presenter won't leave his job quietly. It's quite an insightful comment considering the 2010 scandal. Whether you like him or not, the radio personality predicts some of the ensuing conflicts with both humor and honesty.
And it said that Jay wanted that job so bad he would hide in closets and listen into the NBC executives talking about his fate, and he wanted the job from Letterman.
It wasn't the first or last time that he'd air out his opinions about the subject either. The interview might have seemed normal in 2006, but it later became an unexpected look at the future of talk shows.
I don't see this guy leaving and letting you walk in, and I'm concerned about you.
You're concerned? What about me?
This is a big effort.
Number 9, Jiminy Glick interviews Mel Brooks. Primetime Glick. From the minds of Martin Short, Jiminy Glick exists to mock the worst aspects of celebrity interviewers. The character welcomes comedy icon Mel Brooks for his Primetime Glick segment.
You're often included on the list of all-time great comedians. How did that happen? And what have you done?
Rather than suck up to the comedian, Glick gets personal with hilarious and condescending questions. Short's performance underneath the suit couldn't be funnier in one of his greatest roles. Even the filmmaker gets to crack a joke that almost breaks the host.
What scares Mel Brooks?
Olive oil. There are many things that, if I came upon them, would frighten me.
With a straight face, the performer even asks Brooks outrageous things about controversial topics. Both men come together with tremendous improvisation skills, elevating the press junket concept into an art form.
It's time for Mel Brooks to knock the nuts, it seems.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're rude.
I guess. This has been absolutely so much fun.
Number 8. Ellen traps George Clooney. The Ellen DeGeneres Show. During her tenure as a talk show host, Ellen DeGeneres had trouble getting an interview from George Clooney.
Have people been informing you every step of the way of what we've done?
Informing is not really what I would call what my office has been doing. Complaining.
I see. No, they couldn't be.
They were a little concerned when the marching band came in.
His nearby offices became the largest of a series of pranks to lure him to the studio. After several attempts, DeGeneres finally pulled out all of the stops. She enlisted 2 legendary Cincinnati Reds players to entice Clooney out of hiding.
Maybe we go over there and play catch. We're just going to play catch.
No, we're just
I don't think she's there, really.
You don't think she's there?
No, I don't think she came in tonight. I really don't. I'll just go over there.
I'll go.
At the very least, her dedication to the bit has to be admired. The result was an amusing adventure and a fun showcase of the guest's sense of humor.
I don't know about that bait.
It was great bait, wasn't it?
It was good bait.
Yeah.
It was just this level of the Chippendales.
With all of his charms, the actor makes the wait well worth it. The star shares memories of his childhood and keeps the segment light with his likable demeanor.
Did you really try out for the...
Yeah.
Really?
I only lack talent.
Number 7. Craig Ferguson interviews Desmond Tutu. The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Despite having one of the silliest talk shows around, Craig Ferguson still invited Archbishop Desmond Tutu for an interview. The result was one of the host's finest moments. Tutu referred to the comedian as crazy, but in a positive way that opened the door for their incredible discussion.
Where do you find the ability for truth and reconciliation?
Yeah. One of the important things to keep remembering is that evil is an aberration. That is why you get upset.
The two injected humor into a serious discussion about activism, injustice, and the state of the world. Ferguson's incisive questions prompted the guest to unleash his wisdom about forgiveness.
And that's why we say there actually is no future without forgiveness.
It's no wonder the presenter won a Peabody for this segment, highlighting his ability to draw laughs and deep thoughts. This underrated program elevated itself to legendary status with this unlikely appearance.
Important for people to be able to tell their story. Have you found out how powerful telling one story can be?
Number 6. Paris Hilton talks jail. Late Show with David Letterman. With her famous friends and reality shows, Paris Hilton was seemingly everywhere in the 2000s. This also included a stint in jail that overshadowed this David Letterman interview.
Which do you prefer, New York City or Los Angeles?
I like both. I like the weather in LA better, but I love New York City.
New York City is exciting, though, isn't it?
I was born here, yeah.
Yeah, good for you. How'd you like being in jail?
While the celebrity wanted to talk about her other ventures, the comedian turned the appearance into an embarrassing interrogation. Hilton was an easy target for jokes given her high-profile status and wealth.
Have your friends treated you differently since you've been out of the slammer?
People think that I was really strong, that I went through it.
She later stated her discomfort with the segment, but it's clear she wanted to escape the topic right away. We're not surprised, considering the host's fixation on her legal troubles. Whether you laughed or were left feeling awkward, this interview perfectly captured the hotel heiress's hold on the media.
Did you make any friends while you were in jail?
I'm not answering any more questions.
No more questions about
I'm
jail?
here for my clothing line and my movie and my perfume. I'm not here to talk about that.
Number 5. Tom Cruise versus Matt Lauer. Today, on his press tour for War of the Worlds, Tom Cruise was more vocal than ever about his love life and personal beliefs.
Because you're telling the real story, where does it leave them to go?
Yeah, but here's the point. I don't even get into that game. I'm just living my life, man.
This included his views on everything from Scientology to his thoughts about Brooke Shields' handling of her postpartum depression.
Scientology is something that you don't understand. It's like you could be a Christian and be a Scientologist, okay? Scientology is something...
So it doesn't replace religion.
And it is a religion because it's dealing with the spirit.
The actor got aggressive with Tday host Matt Lauer about psychiatry and prescription drugs, sharing his strong stances with viewers. It's completely strange to see a movie star arguing about Ritalin on a morning show.
Here's the problem. You don't know the history of psychiatry. I do.
Aren't there examples, and might not Brooke Shields be an example of someone who benefited from one of those drugs?
All it does is mask the problem, Matt.
The segment might be one of the more uncomfortable moments in Cruise's career, showing him in a more hostile light. It certainly didn't help his reputation during one of his most controversial years of his fame.
She doesn't understand the history of psychiatry. She doesn't understand in the same way that you don't understand it, man.
Number 4. Diane Sawyer grills Britney Spears. Primetime. During the early 2000s, Britney Spears was one of the most famous singers in the world. This also made her fodder for tabloid coverage regarding her relationship with Justin Timberlake.
You broke his heart. You did something that caused him so much pain, so much suffering. What did you do?
Diane Sawyer questions the pop star about her personal life and cultural influence, painting the vocalist in a negative light. The performer does her best to push back against questions regarding her status as a role model.
I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every day, honey. I know, but I want to be a good person for me, but I think it's a huge pressure to think that you have to take the responsibility to be this role model.
You could easily point to this as one of many times the media was unfair to her. In hindsight, the segment looks even worse given everything that Spears went through. It's both infamous and iconic in its own way, as it charts one of the peaks of the singer's career.
What happened to your clothes?
Well, I have on clothes now.
I know, but what's this about? No kidding, what is it about?
What is it about?
Yeah.
It's about doing a beautiful picture.
Number 3. Joaquin Phoenix on Letterman. Late Show with David Letterman. Sporting long hair and sunglasses, Joaquin Phoenix shocked audiences with this appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Very nice movie, and you don't see movies like this much anymore, and I was so gratified to see it, and you were terrific in the film. I really enjoyed your work.
Thank you.
He also appeared to be somewhat aloof during the experience. With the host both amused and confused, Phoenix said he was going to be stepping away from acting.
But you're not going to act anymore?
No.
Huh. Why is that?
I don't know.
The entire segment was surreal when it first went viral in 2009. When the actor later explained it was all made up for a film, the whole thing morphed into a bizarre piece of sketch comedy. The actor managed to fool everyone in an entertaining and strange chapter of 2000's pop culture.
And it sounded great. So is that the kind of music you're interested in?
No, I do more hip-hop music.
Hip-hop music.
That's a joke.
Number 2. Whitney Houston and Diane Sawyer. Primetime. Whitney Houston sat down with Diane Sawyer to talk about her career, but it was far from a puff piece. The interviewer delved into Houston's life, health, and personal demons. With the singer on the defensive, Sawyer pressed the star about her weight.
Is she sick? And how sick is she?
I'm not sick, Diane. I am not sick. Let's get that straight. I'm not sick, okay?
It's clear throughout that Houston was taken aback by the intense questioning. When the conversation turns to drugs, the vocalist famously says one quote that helped to immortalize the segment. This appearance highlighted the many personal demons that likely followed her until her untimely death.
I like to think of I had a bad habit, which can be broken.
While the interview could be considered intrusive, it also reiterated that even the most successful people suffer behind the scenes.
I'm not the strongest every day, but I'm not the weakest either. And I won't break.
Number 1. Tom Cruise on Oprah, The Oprah Winfrey Show. Few talk show appearances have taken on a life of their own quite like this one. Tom Cruise appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show with more energy than ever, showing excitement about his love life.
Something happened to you. Something happened to you.
I'm in love.
The actor was hyperactive in an interview that included jumping on the couch. This particular move came to epitomize Cruise's overexposure in the media, with his relationship and behavior taking center stage.
We've never seen you behave this way before.
I know.
Have you ever felt this way before?
Some thought it was a bizarre display of emotion, while others just turned the moment into a meme. It arguably became Winfrey's most decade-defining interview, with even her Whitney Houston and James Fry talks taking a backseat to this segment.
The man who conned Oprah, and I want to know where they write.
I think most of what they wrote was pretty accurate, absolutely.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.